So welcome to everyone watching this video. My name is Ron Vashish, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can parse a JSON file in C++ as well as create a basic search on it. So be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel for more such content. Let's get started. So if we want to create a search on a JSON file, the very first requirement is to have a JSON file. Okay. So this is the JSON file which you would need. So I would be providing the download link of the JSON file in the description below. So please check it out. Okay. You can see the format of this JSON file, which has title, description, and content. So obviously in the VS Code, you need to first create a folder, open it like the project folder and open it like I have created this JSON search folder, empty folder, you need to open it and then paste this database.json file whose download link I would be providing in the description below. Now, we first need to understand the JSON data itself. We have a list of objects. Okay. So we have this is the first object, this is the second object, the third object, and so on. We have a lot of objects. So every single object has a title, has a description, and has a content. So the very first thing is like we should know like, okay, so we have a JSON, it is a list of objects and every object has a title field, description field, and a content field. Now on this JSON, we need to create a search. Okay, so let's just close this. And the very first thing which we would need is a JSON parser, something that would help us read a JSON file. The thing is that C++ does not come out of the box with a C++ parser, so we would need to externally import a new library for it. And in the previous videos, I remember I had made a tutorial in FLTK where you can, where you can use you can create GUIs in C++, and a lot of people had complained like I did not provide the installation steps and all. So don't worry, in today's video, I would be providing that. So it's very easy. The installation of the library is pretty simple for this JSON search library. The thing is that we first need to search for JSON C++ parser GitHub. We should first search for this and we would get this very first link. Now click on this and you would be able to see this right here. Like if you will land on this page, I have the link of this page on the under the description as well. So this is the library which we need for parsing JSON files in C++. So, okay, so like if you are on this page, right, you need to go on to this releases tab. Inside this releases tab, you would be able to see these assets. And inside these assets, the one asset which we need is the json.hpp file. This is the main file, this is the main library header file that would be helping us to parse a JSON file in C++. So click on this, save it in your downloads, open it and copy the json.hpp file. Okay, you need to copy it into your project and just paste it there. Okay, so inside of your project, you have the JSON parsing library and the database JSON. Like you should have these two, files to get started. Okay, now obviously we would need to create a main.cpp file, which would be our main file. Let's just do basic stuff. Hashtag include IOStream. Then we would also do using namespace std, the very basic stuff that we do in C++. Now to parse the JSON file, we also need more things, right? So let's just include that as well. This time, remember, because we would be including this json.hpp file, you need to use double quotes. Now json.hpp, hpp. Okay. Now we have officially imported the external json.hpp file. So let's have a round of applause. Okay. Now inside this, we need to do using using JSON will be equal to enlomen, enlomen, colon, and the JSON itself. So this is the line which is like using namespace std, but in our case, we are reducing this long namespace into a single short JSON. Okay. Now let's just have the int main function that would be int main. And so from here, we need to start coding, right? Now, for parsing a JSON file, we first need to read the JSON file. To read files in C++, we need one more library, which is fstream, right? Fstream. Okay, very good. Now, to read the file, we use ifstream f, and then we would pass the name of the database.json file. This is the file, and this is the, like this is the object which we have. Now we would be passing this object to the JSON reader. So JSON parse, and we would be passing this f. So we would have the parsed JSON in here, or I would say instead of literally writing parsed JSON, it would be DB. Now, what's the return type of this? The like what would be the variable int, right? DB. One second. Okay, so that's int. Well, perfect. Like int. Okay, no problem. Now, because we have this as a list, right? We need to apply a for loop onto this. Let me first quickly check the documentation to check if it actually is int. I really doubt it if that's int. That's not quite possible, I think. In the documentation, they have written that they have JSON. Okay, so they provide JSON data type itself. Okay, sorry, it's not int, it's JSON. Very good. Now, we would be applying a for loop onto the DB. So let's just do that. There is something in C++ whose name is auto. So that would automatically assign whatever type of object we would be getting. So auto DB colon, and oh sorry, auto, this would be, I would say object, okay, so single underscore object colon, because we are looping on the DB, we would have this. Okay. And because we are not going to be, we are not going to change any single like object inside this, I would be just adding a const. And after this, we have, like, for now, I think we have quite made like all the basic editing, right? Now, what we are doing exactly here, let me explain you till now. We have imported all of these files. We have done using namespace std, using JSON, then the int main. Then we have the if stream f object, like, like when we read a file, we use this. We have the f and we are passing it to JSON parse. So now this JSON library is going to parse the JSON file, that is basically read the JSON file and create objects. And we would be storing that inside this variable db. Now I'm applying a for loop, uh, and I'm getting every single object from the DB. So I am getting every single this title description content, like this title description content. I'm getting every single object from this entire list, like this square brackets, right? This is the entire list, and I'm getting every single object. And as I have told you earlier, every single object has a title field, description field, and content field. So we can also extract these fields from it, like this. Const string, the title will be equal to single object. This is just single object. And inside the square brackets, I would be typing the title. So by doing this, I'm getting the title and storing it inside this title. Copy paste, copy paste. Now we have the title. Now we would also need the description, right? So let's just use multiple cursors. Description. And okay, so using multiple cursors, press and hold the option key. Like for example, if you have cursor right here, press and hold option key and then press like anywhere else, like here. Okay, so now if I would do a single edit like hello, it would be typed at multiple places, and if I will do backspace, it would be happening at multiple places. So that's very easy. You can use the option key, or actually I mean on Windows operating systems or Linux, you would have the alt key. Okay, so you can use that. Now we have the title, description, and content. So content, here we have these three fields. Very good. Now what we need to do is find the whatever the person is searching for in these three fields. If whatever the person is searching for example, if the person is searching for the word hello in these three strings, if the word hello has been found in the title, we would be giving them 50 score. Okay, because the person was searching for something that has the word hello in it, and if the title itself has the word hello in it, we would be giving that search result a lot of points. Then description. Obviously, description, if the hello world comes inside the description, we would be giving them 10 points. And if it comes inside content, we would be giving them 5 points. Basic, simple, easy, perfect. Now, for that, we would also need an int score option, or the points option, whatever you want to name it. Int score, that would initially be 0. So now, firstly, we need to search for hello, right? So let's just define it somewhere, or I would be doing on string search query will be equal to hello. So this is the search query. Okay. For now, I would be keeping this lowercase, and here we have the search query. Now, for checking if a string has a string inside of it, we use the find function, right? Okay, so for using the find function, we would first, I think so, it's already available in C++, right? Yeah. So if the, for example, I need to find this inside the title. So title.find the query. So that is this search query. Or instead, let's just declare this somewhere else. Const size underscore t, underscore t, uh, title found will be equal to title.find search query. Any errors? No errors. Perfect. Now, the second thing is the description. Description found will be equal to description.find. Then again, the content found will be content.find. So what is this? We have the title, description, and content stored inside each of these variables. Now, title.find the search query. So if the title has the search query, that is hello, inside of it, this title found will have some kind of a value inside of it, some number, okay, or I mean any value inside of it. If the value inside the title found is not, it's not empty, for example, like just suppose it for now, if the title is, if the content inside the title found is not empty, that means the user has searched for something and it exists. Like the user searched for hello in the title, and that title has a hello inside of it. So that's a plus point, right? So let's just do that below. If even if you didn't understand at this point, you would understand in the future. Don't worry. Title found, sorry, title found, title found. If title found is not equal to n, that is a string colon colon n pose. So that means, okay, we have found something in the title. So that would be, we would be increasing the score by, for example, plus equal to how much? I told, I think so, it was the 50 or 10, or let's just do it, you know what, 20. So if we found the title, we would be giving a plus 20. Else else if we find this inside the description, else if description, is not equal to string npos string npos. So again, we would be doing score will be plus equal to 10 because it's description. It's not the title. One second. Oh, sorry. Description found. There's a description found. Yeah. Description found. Else if, one second, some spelling mistake. Okay. Description found, and then content found is not equal to same string npos. That would say that we also found something in the content. So plus equal to 5. Okay. So now we have done the perfect scoring. Okay. So let's just do a dry run. Okay. We have, let's just do a blueprint run, I would say. So we have the int score as 0. We have the title, description, and content. We are checking if the title has the search query. If it has the search query, something would be stored inside the title found. But if nothing is stored inside the if nothing is stored inside the title found, that means okay, like hello was not inside the title. Okay, so this is the very basic search, or string search in C++. We are just creating that. We are just checking if a string has a substring or not. Okay, now we have reached till this point where we are doing score plus equal to 20 plus equal to 10 plus equal to 5. Okay, so for printing this, we would be applying a for loop for const auto, and after this I would be adding the title. This, what should I add? Const auto, and let's just name it pair would be colon and the name of the hash map itself. So that is hash map. Okay, hash map. Now inside of this, I need to print all of these values. So basic cout, the title, title will be the title itself. So pair dot first, that is the title, and we would also be printing the score in a new line, endl, and the score would be the score would be the score again, that is the pair dot second. Then after printing all of this, we would do two handles so that we can see each and every score clearly. Perfect. I think so this should work. Yeah. Okay. No errors. I cannot see any specific errors currently. Let's just open the terminal and do g++ dot slash main dot cpp. Just run the C++ file however you do yourself. I use g++ and dot slash a dot out. Oh, very good. So here we have all the scores. Like, let me just expand a bit. So you can see we have all the scores written alongside the title itself, right? So do we have any scores? Okay, so we can see a 5 score. Maybe inside the content they have written hello, right? And I cannot see enough scores. The reason is obviously actually, the reason is why have we placed this inside of else if statement? If title does not have, okay, so if we find in title, the score will be plus equal to 20, but other conditions are not being met. So let's just remove the else if part itself. This would be individual score additions, right? Let's just run that again. G++ dot main dot cpp a dot out. And yeah, here we have some score 5. And we obviously, like, searching for hello would be a very dumb idea inside of a like zig based search. So let's just search for zig itself. I mean, the scores would be massive, I think, at this point. Okay, so 25 score we have got somewhere, then 25 score, then 5 score, again 5 scores, then 15, 25. Then I think so I saw 35 as well. Yeah, 30. Here you can see. So congrats, you have created a very, very basic search. Actually, it's a very basic search in C++. We would then, like, like in the upcoming videos, we would be advancing this search. Okay. We would be using more advanced topics like using lemmatization, then dictionaries as well. Like, we would be having dictionaries that would help us understand what the user means. So, if a person types hello and a website has the title greetings, so greetings website should also appear in the search which has the word hello in it, right? Because the word hello and the word greetings are very much, like similar to each other. Obviously computer cannot understand English, it does not know what hello means or whatever, so we would be adding all of that brain to it in C++ itself. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Be sure to smash the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel for more such content. Thank you and have a nice day.